It's always very exciting to be here because you see the forefront of technology here, and especially this year the focus on AI has been phenomenal. Regarding your question, so USF has been working closely with our regional peers, what they are doing there in the USF, and the goal is always to connect the unconnected. So particularly in terms of our effort is that we have specifically focused on the sharing part. It's both passive sharing and active sharing, because we subsidize one of the operators and the other operators are also eligible to use that infrastructure in terms of both passive and active sharing. Second thing is that we have moved from advanced payment models to performance-based models, which means that we specifically, when we contract, we define the parameters or the milestones which needs to be achieved, and as those milestones are achieved in terms of capacity or fiber connections, we make the payment. So they are actually tied with the performance. The thing is that our biggest breakthrough has always been that how we connect the unconnected. So instead of number one, instead of just going and funding some towers, some initially 1 or 2 towers or maybe a few connections, we have moved to the whole geographies. So we are actually covering whole tehsil or districts of Pakistan, and when USF funds a project under its next generation for broadband for sustainable development program, we cover the whole district. Second thing is that we also cover the whole district in terms of fiber connectivity. We connect all the union councils over there. The other major breakthrough which we have been working, that universal service, as it suggests, it's universal connectivity. It's having the mobile signal on your phone, but equally important is inclusive or meaningful connectivity. So when I say meaningful connectivity, people get the mobile signal, people get the broadband connection, but they should be able to use it productively. And that's the other frontier which we are now working. And we are working with different partners like GSMA and like ISOC, GDIP, and we are working with them to develop community-centric solutions so that we also enable uptake in health, education and e-governance. USF mandate is actually very crisp and very concise. It is to provide telecom services to unserved, underserved, rural and remote communities of Pakistan. Keeping attached to that mandate, the new innovations have been phenomenal in the market. So previously we had IoT, now we are having AI, and there are different even advancement in AI. But we have to keep in view that all this edifice actually stands on the connectivity foundation. So Pakistan is still lagging in some of the areas in connectivity. That has been our core focus, and we do not want that the innovation can outpace the connectivity which is underlying. So we want our focus to be there, but once we have this solutions, we are evolving it. For example, 5G Spectrum Award is going to be happening on 10th of March in Pakistan. So USF programs will automatically evolve to 5G area. And keeping in view the requirements of AI and IoT, we are building our technical requirements in such a way that all these are supported on USF networks, and they are day one ready for all these applications to embrace.